Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are live and direct coming in from the blank spot. We're a sublimation blanks and supply warehouse located right outside of Columbia, South Carolina. I'm Eric, and I'm coming to you to show you how we are going to be doing football season this year. So you can see right now, I'm a Saints fan. As you can see, I'm a Saints fan, diehard Saints fan, win, lose, or draw. I'm originally from Bamberg, Louisiana, and I don't know if we're gonna take it this year, and I really don't care. But I love the gear, I love the colors, and I'm a diehard fan. Some of you guys out there are diehard fans too, or you know somebody that's a diehard fan. So if you're looking to purchase any of these 3D shirts, if you're looking to do, if you're looking to purchase any of these 3D shirts, that's what I'm talking about right now. Anything football related, then that's the discussion. Anything else, you want to hit me up, you want to holler, you can email, that's cool. So I got my custom shop up right here, TBS Customs. Welcome everybody. I appreciate you guys for jumping on. If you want to shop with us on our custom site, it is tbscustoms.shop. The link is in the description. These shirts are available, and when you get these shirts, you will be getting them front and back. You're gonna be getting them front and back for the price that you see. Okay, so it's gonna be a very affordable cost. You're gonna get them for the price that you see, and then we can go ahead and do some work. We got tumbler wraps, we got tumblers, we got t-shirts, we got all types of things. Whether you want a center print or whether you want a 3D shirt, okay, your choice. Now, it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna say, hey, you know what? I don't want to mess with it. That's cool. That's you. Do what you can afford. Do what you feel comfortable doing. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, then don't do it. That's just it. Okay. But if you're looking to get in on this gear, we have it right here. So I'm gonna be pressing right here. Okay. I'm gonna turn my screen to some of the other things that I'm be doing. I'm on my YouTube channel right now, and YouTube is gonna see, hear, and understand. I'll be able to understand everything that I do. Now, you may not catch everything on TikTok because you know what I'm saying? This ain't for everybody on TikTok. If you're out there on TikTok and you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, but you're a crafter or creator or designer, you definitely want to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Go there. You'll be able to see some of the tips and tricks that I show while we're doing these shirts. This is not going to be for everybody, okay? Doing these 3D shirts are not going to be for everybody. And that's why a lot of people are not going to want to do it, are not going to want to participate. You're not going to want to buy from another company. I get it, okay? You've been on these platforms. They've been telling you that you can do everything yourself. You can press a small shirt you can press a small shirt, all over shirt on a small press, but you're limited to size, okay? You're limited to size. So if that's you and you're saying, hey, you know what? I just want to get the transfer. I'm gonna do my own shirt. Good luck with that. I wish you well. I'm sure it'll turn out just how you want it to turn out. Okay. But for those of you who are looking to purchase from us, this is a business. If those of you who are looking to purchase from us and you want to collaborate with us, or you're a straight up customer like our customers on TBS Customs, then you have the ability to do that. If you're interested in purchasing from us in a larger quantity and you want to resell them and you have your reseller's license, we can talk about that as well. Okay. So once again, the blank spot, coming out of right outside of Columbia, South Carolina. We're a sublimation blanks and supply warehouse. And I had to do this shirt first because I wanted to see how everything was going to sit. I cannot adjust this. I can actually drop it down if I want, but I like it like this because it actually for me it looks more realistic. Okay, there's not going to be there's going to be some things that you're going to need to understand about sublimating 3D and all over shirts. Okay, one thing that you're going to have to understand is if you're sublimating it with a heat press, whether it's a large heat press or a small heat press, you have to understand that it is not going to be perfect. You're going to have some imperfections. Most of the imperfections we want to keep them under the arms, okay? Most of the imperfections we want to keep them under the arms. Why are there going to be imperfections? Because this is not a sublimation and sew. This is not a sub and sew. And a lot of people will not break that thing down to you so you can understand it, but this is not a sub and sew. What do I mean? We don't have a piece of fabric laid out with a pattern, sublimating it, and then sewing it together to make the t-shirt. That's not the type of company that we are. We're the type of company that's going to make your projects come to life. And we have our large printing equipment, which you see, our large printers over here. We have our large heat presses on this side, and we're going to make your shirt look as close to perfect as you're going to want it. Now, it's not going to be perfect. Once again, you're going to have some imperfections. And if you're the type of customer or the type of crafter or creator that just can't understand that or won't be able to accept that, then this ain't going to be for you. But if you are the person that wants to come out here and wants to be able to benefit in these 3D all over transfers and designs, then this is going to be for you. Okay. Once again, this is not a sublimate and sew. It's not. We're not gonna take this. We're not laying this out as a pattern and then sublimating everything and then sewing it together. That's the only way these shirts are gonna be perfect, and you're gonna get all the cracks and crevices. Okay. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I got some things that I got going on over here. I'm gonna see if I can get you guys involved over here. So YouTube, I'm gonna be over here. I'm gonna be cutting some of these transfers. So we got 2 shirts that I'm gonna do. 2 shirts that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do both of the shirts front and back. If y'all have any questions while I'm doing this, feel free to ask. I already got my press on. It's hot in here, so if I'm talking fast and moving fast, that's because I'm trying to get done so we can cut this press off. If you have any questions relating or regarding what I'm doing, drop them in the messenger. Drop them in the comments, and I will address the questions. I'm not here to show you. I'm not here to show you. And just so you guys know, just in case somebody wanted to know, I'm not here to show you how to do this yourself. This is not one of those classes or tutorials where I'm on here I'm showing you how to do it yourself. This is not that. I'm showing you how you can order these shirts from us here at the Blank Spot. And if that's something that you're interested in doing, then we can make that happen. Another thing that you're going to need to know that a lot of people get involved or they start getting involved in doing 3D shirts. A lot of people get involved doing 3D shirts and they create the designs themselves. They get a template from somewhere, most likely Etsy, and they go to a platform like Canva and they go to design their shirt. And then when they go to get it printed, if they getting it printed by a company like ours, because we will print your shirts, transfers, you're surprised because when you get your image back, everything looks good, but it doesn't fit on your shirt. The reason why it doesn't fit on your shirt is because a lot of people are putting the cart before the horse. They're designing their design for a shirt that they don't have yet. They're designing their design for a shirt that they don't have in their possession. What do I mean? Each shirt is different. Each sublimation shirt is different. It's cut different. It's made different. It's all different. And it's going to depend on the type of shirt that you have, the brand shirt that you have, as far as if your design or your template is going to fit that shirt. I've seen people, and I've said this before, I've seen people with shirts with templates and designs where they have the design and the T is down, and they're wondering why when they get their template and the picture, why their shirt won't fit, because a T is straight out. So we do our best to try to educate and explain to people so they can shop with us and they understand that, so they don't get disappointed when they get their transfers back from us. We don't adjust any transfers. That's not what we do over here. You send it, we print it, okay? You yourself need to know how to design. Just because it looks good on your design software, that doesn't mean that the image that you want or the image that you have, that doesn't mean that it's going to hit everywhere in the right places. All right? Just because you designed it, that doesn't mean that all of it is going to fit on the shirt where you want it to fit. A lot of people are designing in Photoshop, and that's cool. I'm not a designer. I did use Silhouette Studio Design to actually do my mock-ups and to do these shirts, and all I did was drop my picture inside of my template. I'm not a designer, so I can't speak to designing, but I am somebody who prints and presses. And I've seen a lot of templates come through here, and people are wondering why their template won't fit their shirt. And it's because they created their template without having their shirt. They didn't measure their shirt. They don't know how. They didn't use it. Some of them are not using t-shirt templates. Many of them are just designing in squares, and they don't have t-shirt templates. They didn't buy a t-shirt, so they don't know if the design is going to fit the t-shirt when they get it or not. So there's a lot of things that you got to think about when you are designing. When you are designing for 3D shirts, it's not like designing for a center print, okay? But you do want to make sure that you know the size or the type of shirt that you're doing. For example, if you're shopping with the Blank Spot and you use our shirts, it would make sense that you purchase a shirt, preferably the size that you're going to use. If it's all one size that you're going to use, great. If it's different sizes, it's not going to really matter too much. But it will make a difference if you had the shirt, because if you had the shirt, you can actually set your design up to where the image actually fits in the center of the shirt. I've seen it to where people have sent us designs and they designed their shirts and the words, the letters were all off the shirt, all kinds of stuff. And it's because they never bought a shirt. They never purchased a shirt first. They just started designing because somebody took them through a design class. They took them through a design class and they just started designing, and they never thought about, hey, what type of shirt this image is going to go on. They never thought about that, okay? So here we are. We're about to do two shirts. One is going to be a Steelers shirt, and one is going to be a Dolphin shirt. And the reason why I chose those two colors or those two teams, one is because my brother-in-law's birthday was on Monday, and I should have sent him something this past weekend or last week, but I was kind of busy. So I'm sending him a 3D Steelers shirt, and I like the colors. Okay, the colors are very vibrant. So the other one I'm going to be doing is going to be a Dolphins, and the Dolphins is going to show you the range that we have as far as our colors. We're printing with pure sublimation printers. We're not using eco tanks. We're not using workforces, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, we're not printing in sections to where you're gonna have to slice things together. We got one full sheet. We got one big press, and we're gonna do the press like that. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so I dropped a video on YouTube. And I had somebody ask me a question. They said, "Hey, do you ever get ghosting? Do you ever get ghosting when you're doing your 3D shirts?" And that was a great question, because in the beginning, when I was getting started doing this, I got ghosting. See, a lot of people think that all you need is the heat press and you'll be good to go. You still have to learn your equipment. You got to learn the pressure. You got to learn the temperature. You got to learn the time. And that's what sublimation is. No matter whether you have a 15 by 15 or you got a 40 by 48, you still got to understand that there are basics in sublimation. So I did get ghosting in the beginning, and the ghosting I got was from me not having enough pressure and me not using enough time. Because this is a hotter press and it's bigger, the sublimation, the process of sublimating, it didn't gas out evenly. Okay. Is there any team shirt that you most hate printing? Yes, there is. That's a good question. I like that. I like that interaction. Dallas Cowboys. I don't like them. I don't like printing Cowboys. I don't. They say that they're America's team. You know what I'm saying? I live in America. You know what I'm saying? They're not my team. So I'm not too savvy about, doing Dallas. But you know what? If somebody actually orders the shirt, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna print it. But that's a cool question. I get that a lot. People want to know, like, usually what I'll do is I will print. Dallas will be one of my first items that I use to print. And the reason why is because it's a well-liked team. So for customer wise and for marketing wise, it's a great opportunity to show people, okay? Because people want to see their teams, hands down. They want to see their team. If I like a team, that's the team I want to see you do, Eric. And I get it. But for these examples, all you really need to know is that we have quality sublimation paper, we have quality sublimation shirts, and when you get your product is going to be quality. That's all you really need to know. Okay. Appreciate you. So you gotta think about that. So this is for all the crafters. Let me see. That's Cowboys rule. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to get rid of you. This is what I'm gonna do. All right. The first one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Miami. Okay. And I'm gonna do Miami on a small shirt. Now I'm using a jig. I can't help but explain this, man. I don't know why I'm going through this, but I'm using a jig to do this shirt, and it's really out of habit. But I like the colors with Miami. Okay, I like the colors with Miami. They're vibrant, or they seem to be vibrant. I did a tumbler the other day. I'm gonna show you the tumbler that I did. Hold tight, y'all. So this is actually a tumbler wrap. This is actually a tumbler wrap, okay? This is actually a tumbler wrap. I want y'all to know we're going to be versatile in the things that we're doing. This is the tumbler wrap. And this is the Miami tumbler wrap. So we did this, and I don't know if you guys can see how vibrant that color is. I don't know if you can see how bright that color is on YouTube. I don't know if you can see this, but that color is vibrant, and the orange and the teal is doing its thing. So I wanted to show how versatile our colors are from one end of the spectrum to the other. You see this Saint shirt on. It does have black in it. It's like a smoky type color, but it does have black in it. And I wanted to show y'all the versatility. Plus, when we saw this transfer, man, we were like, wow, look at those colors. So our designer really did their thing in putting this together. So, yeah. So I'm just using a Teflon jig. You can get the Teflon anywhere. Okay. I know there's gonna be some people that's gonna want to learn how to do this, and I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, not to spoil your questions or hurt your feelings or spoil your fun. But I'm not teaching you how to do this. I'm not. We don't do any paneling over here. We're not gonna be doing all that because, in my opinion, it's a waste of time. That's just me. Okay. If you're looking to learn how to do it, there's going to be several people on YouTube and on these social media platforms that's going to show you how to do it yourself. Okay, that's not going to be us. However, that doesn't stop me from selling you a sublimation shirt, because we have sublimation shirts. Okay, it's not going to stop me from selling you a transfer. If you want to purchase a transfer from us, if you design something, that's not going to stop you from doing that. But I'm not going to sit there and show you how to do it yourself when we got two sublimation printers, two 44-inch sublimation printers, and a big press that we can do it for you. So, I mean, that's just me. Anyway, normally what I would do is, and I'm going to go ahead and do this. I go ahead and pre-press my shirt. I already know the shirt's not going to lay down perfectly, but I pre-press my shirt to get it flat. And these shirts are available on tbscustoms.shop. If you're shopping, these shirts are available on tbscustoms.shop. tbscustoms.shop. That's our custom side, okay? So if you're looking for your team, it's available, tbscustoms.shop. So this is the first one I'm going to do. I bleed aqua and orange, all right? Thank you, I appreciate it. And we're always trying to give you something valuable. Of course, everybody's not gonna find value in what we do, and that's cool too. Can't make everybody happy. But one thing's for certain is that when you get on this platform, you're going to see something and have something to take away. Okay? Going to have a good takeaway. I'm not taping down or anything. Like I said, the way that I fix my ghosting issue is that I increase my pressure and I let my time go longer. So I'm actually sublimating this for 2 minutes. Now, the average sublimation shirt probably is going to have some brown stains, some burn marks on it. And that's because that shirt is going to be thinner. This is not a thin shirt. These are our shirts, the TBS, the blank spot shirts. These are not thin shirts, so you don't have to worry about them burning. They're not see-through either. So for the ladies out there who are looking for some great sublimation shirts, either for yourself or for your customers, then this is a great opportunity to go to theblankspot.com, see the website behind me, and purchase your shirts. So this is all content, guys. Wanted to make sure you guys can see what we're doing. Advertising our business at the same time. Anybody who's interested in purchasing some football gear from us this year, now's the time. Get ahead of the game, guys, because we're going to be bogged down, I'm telling you. So this thing's going to be clean. I know it is. It's going to be clean. Where's my water at? I got a question for y'all. Are there any crafters out there? Type a number 2 in the comments if you are a crafter. Type a number 2 in the comments if you're a crafter. Whether you're doing it for fun or whether you're doing it to make money. I got some number 2s out there. Dara, you're on the wrong page, Dara. We selling on that page. You got to go to the blank spot. You got to go over here. That's where you want to be on the crafting side, but you're cool to stay here. So that's 2 minutes right there, guys. I'm going to even let it stay just a little bit longer. So all the crafters out there, right? If you're interested, this is for crafters only. If you're interested, crafters / business owners, if you're interested in taking advantage of these shirts, we can offer you some of these shirts at a business to business price to where you can resell these shirts and make you a little money on the side. Your choice, though. Now, I love this orange when I saw it on the tumbler, so I know I'm going to love it on the shirt. Shaquille, you out there? I think I seen you out there. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Man, when I do that, it's just like, oh, wee. Goodness. But you know what? It's a combination of the blank spot sublimation paper as well. We have our own sublimation paper. So if you're a crafter out there, go to theblankspot.com, check out our paper. If you're not sure, you can buy it in an economy pack, okay? This paper is a beast. The blank spot sublimation paper, okay? So, I ain't done yet. Because when you buy your shirts and you're able to sell these shirts to your customers, and I know I got the custom side over here as well, but when you're able to sell these to your customers, I'm not done yet. You're going to be able to do it again. Because I'm going to do both sides for y'all. I'm doing both sides for you guys. You're going to get both sides, front and back. And we're going to give it to you at a cost, at a price, to where you're able to make some money. We all talking about nobody wants to wear white shirts, right? Everybody's talking about that. Nobody wants to wear white shirts. Well, I'm not going to give you a white shirt. When you purchase, you're not purchasing a white shirt. This shirt's going to be full on. Full bleed, front and back. All right? If you're interested, wanting to find out how you can collaborate with us, you want to start selling some of this football gear, you can email us. Find our email. It's right there on the TikTok link. Go out to the TikTok, hit the email. How you doing? Go out to the TikTok, hit the email, and you guys collaborate with us, okay? But I wanted to show you the different ends of the spectrum. You see how the gold and the black looks? This is actually a smoke, okay? Felicia says she's excited. I'm excited too. Appreciate it. Dana, what's going on? So, we're doing something different this year for football season. Last year we had the bubble tumbler wraps, and we still have them. Nothing wrong with them. They still sell it, But we wanted to introduce something a little different this year. We wanted to give you something to think about this year. So we're going to have 3 different types of tumblers out there, types of tumbler wraps out there, okay? And we're going to have 2 different types of shirts out there. So I'm excited as well. What's the template inside? Do you sell the? Do you have a large press, Poet for God? Greetings from Mississippi. How you doing? We're not selling the templates. We're not selling the templates. We're not going to sell the templates. That's the templates are going to be exclusive to us. But the only way you're going to be able to get the template is if you buy the shirt. That's it. I thought about selling the template, but it's just too confusing, man. People say that they know how to do this, and then the finger gets pointed back at us because it didn't work out. It depends on your shirts. It depends on your template. It depends on your design. It depends on all that, okay? Go to tbscustoms.shop. Go to tbscustoms.shop. tbscustoms.shop is going to depend on the size of the shirt. It's going to depend on the size of the shirt. We're not coming on here, guys, to get blamed for somebody else's bad work. We're coming. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. We're coming on here trying to build some rapport with people, and whoever's asking, they may know how to do it. But just because that one knows how to do it, we can't allow one and then 99 people, have an issue. Now we just start losing customers. So purchasing the shirt, you're purchasing the shirt. If you have your own design, you can upload your design and we can print that for you as well. We have a large print. We do custom prints. But these designs are exclusive to us unless we're selling them to you as a customer or a business owner. For a business-to-business price. It is hot. I sure can. So all you got to do is go to that website. Go to that website, theblankspot.com. Go to custom prints, and we can do your transfers, okay? We do custom transfers. This thing is hot. All right, while that's cooling off, I'm going to prep my press. Get ready to do my brother-in-law's shirt. So I'm from Baton Rouge. My brother-in-law lives in Baton Rouge. He's from Baton Rouge, but he's a Steelers fan. It ain't his fault. Sometimes we fall off. Some people fall off. So he's a Steelers fan. So, I don't hold it against him. I still rock with it. But I give him grief every time I get a chance. So this is the Miami shirt. And when you order this shirt, you're going to get front and back. Look at the colors. Look at the colors. You say, hey, I'm a Steelers fan too. I'm sorry. Living well. How you doing? Y'all be proud. As long as y'all die hard, man, I can rock with you. I'm not going to knock you for being a fan. I'm not going to knock you for being a fan. Thank you. I appreciate it. Once again, guys, these transfers are not for sale, but the shirts are. Jaguars, make sure you go to tbscustoms.shop. Make sure you go to tbscustoms.shop. I'm just messing with you too. If you're interested in purchasing TBS Customs, you guys are already on it. tbscustoms.shop. Key, Grand Rising. Good afternoon. You have a few orders already? That's what I'm talking about. Seattle Seahawks. Okay. You live in Dallas? Well, we got all the teams. So I just dropped that. Do y'all see the website that I dropped on there? tbscustoms.shop. You guys, y'all have access to it. All you got to do is go to the info up top. You'll see the link. Go to tbscustoms.shop, and you can start ordering, man. You can start ordering. I'm making these available. And what I want to do is a couple things. Now the tumbler wraps, if you're looking for the tumbler wraps, they are available. You can buy those wraps, okay? You can buy those designs. But the t-shirts, nah, I'm not messing with that. That's gonna be a whole nother headache, man. Believe me, I already know. Like I said, I'm using a Teflon jig. This is going to be his shirt. This is the Pittsburgh shirt. So I wanted to get on earlier today, but I actually took time prepping all these mock-ups for this particular video. Anybody have any questions? Any questions? If you go to the website, you'll see the gang sheets on there. There's a 44 by 40 inch gang sheet, a 24 by 24 inch gang sheet as well, and a 13 by 40. If you're new, because I'm broadcasting to 2 different TikToks, and I'm also broadcasting to YouTube. If you're new to us and you wanted to get some prints done, if you're new to us and you're wanting to get some transfers done, we do offer custom transfers, okay? We offer custom transfers. Always have, okay? We always have. You cannot find the template to this t-shirt for a shirt. Okay, you can find a template for a shirt on our website. I believe it's like $2 for the template. $2 for the template. Y'all got to go to the website. I know y'all kind of hanging on. You're welcome. I know y'all kind of hanging on. But there's a lot of, got to hit that website. We got just about everything you need to get started. I've been doing this for about 2 years. My wife's been doing it for about 10 or so, maybe more. I don't know. But I just started doing the shirts. I just really started doing the shirts probably about a year and a half ago. That's when we got our first press. And I'm telling you, a lot of people think that all you need is a big press and you're going to be good to go. Nah, man. I had to learn the press. Even because this is our original press over here. That's our first press. This is our second press. So I had to learn this press as well. So it's not just I'm going to get a press and I'm going to start pressing all over shirts. I'm going to be honest with you. If you're thinking that, you're going to mess yourself up. It's a learning curve. It's still going to be a learning curve. There's going to be some people that just not going to be able to do it because they're thinking that the shirts are supposed to be perfect. They ain't going to be able to do that. You waiting to see the Steelers shirt? That's your team. It's coming. How many transfers can you fit on the game sheet? I don't know what transfers you're doing, and I don't know what size you're doing. But if you put them on there like a puzzle, I fit up to 20 ounce sublimation transfers on a 44 by 40 game sheet. I have. It's all about positioning. It's all about positioning. But if you don't position them right, then you won't get that many on there. But you're not gonna get more than 20 on there. It depends on your measurements. What's your measurements for your designs? It really doesn't matter. It doesn't. We don't dictate how many. We don't dictate how many go on there. You can put as many that can fit. We don't dictate that. Stevie, what's going on? Our measurements for our transfers for our tumbler wraps are 9.3 by 8.2. And if I turn them to the 8.2 width, I can get 5 across the side. But I can only go 4 down. So that's 20. Don't forget to check us out. If you're shopping for sublimation blanks, the website, theblankspot.com. If you're looking for these transfers, if you're looking for these shirts, go to tbscustoms.shop. Yeah, this one came out great though, man. Any Miami fans out there? Any Miami fans out there? Cool Beans, tell me what you think. We got a yes. Octavia, how you doing? I see the 305. That's what's up. You need this shirt, Amber? Not this shirt. You don't need this one, do you? Go right there, you can get it. Go right there, you can get it. If you send me an image, yes, I can. You got to go right here to upload for your custom shirts. We don't check any emails. We don't do emails for our shirts. Our website set up for everything, so we won't take any images on emails. You was lonely over there, Stevie? Don't worry about it, man. Hey, I'm catching all of them, right? I'm catching all of them. So I'm gonna let this stay just a little while longer because it is a darker color, and I want to make sure that it gases out. But that's cool, Am. I look forward to it. I look forward to fulfilling your order. That's what the Steelers are looking like over here, y'all. D, you busy? Yeah, absolutely. When you get this shirt, when you order this shirt, you're going to get both sides done. Both front and back is going to be done. Okay? Both front and back. Thanks, Stevie. Hey, did you see I answered your question on YouTube? On YouTube, Stevie? Oh yeah. Once again, because this is not sub and sew, it is not going to be perfect. You're going to have some spaces, some spots that don't get hit. We want to keep those spots that don't get hit under the arms. What I basically said, Steve, was that the first time I experienced ghosting using my big press was when I first got started. And the reason why I experienced ghosting was because, thank you, Carol, I appreciate it, was because I didn't have enough pressure and I didn't let it sublimate long enough. Just because you can go to your small heat press, you can go to your 15 by 15, 16 by 20 or 24, and you can actually press for 385 degrees, and you can do it for 50, 55 seconds, and everything will sublimate just fine. Well, this is a little different. And the reason why this is different is because you now have the seams underneath the press. And anytime you have seams underneath the press, it's going to have some unevenness. So I had to give it more pressure, and I had to do it for more time. No, this is 100% polyester. Now, you can use 50-50, but if you use 50-50 shirts, only 50% of the ink will go into the polyester. Sublimation is a process that loves polyester. So the higher the polyester count, the more vibrant the shirt is going to be. Yes, even if you have it taped down, you want to unlock the press slowly, because if that paper shifts, it's still sublimating, going through the sublimation process, and it can ghost. If it shifts, it can ghost. Appreciate you. Thank you. I look forward to I love doing these 3D shirts. I love doing them. But yeah, lifestyle, you're right. You gotta do it slowly. Mildred, how you doing? It's been a minute. So even though my timer went off, I set my timer for 2 minutes so I can get a full transfer, right? So I can get a full transfer. I'm still gonna let it go again because that's a darker color. And you'll see in some instances it'll be lighter around here because it's a seam. What I'm doing today, Mildred, I'm knocking some football shirts out.
You was calling me that quick.
I just want to see if you were busy. Ooh. I want to show you this Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm doing today. Let's go, Saints, baby. Let's go. All right, let's get it up. Y'all ready? And you see me, lifestyle. I ease it up. Because even if it's taped or even if I'm using tacky paper, it can still shift and it can actually it can ghost. All right. Pittsburgh. So where my Steelers fans at? Finally cut this press off. It's hot back here, man. It's about 100 degrees outside. It's about 150 in here. Where my Steelers fans at? I learned the hard way. Yeah, I got everything, Greg. How you doing? I got everything. I got all teams just like this. And just so you know, Greg, I put both of your packages in the same package with both packet slips. So you're gonna get them together, all right? I held off on it because you got that order yesterday, but I'll be shipping it out today. It's already packed up. I had to open it up, all right? So you're gonna have one package, Greg.
Nice.
And I threw you a little love in there too.
All right. I got a quick meeting.
So check this out. Valerie, how you doing? I know it's been a while. This is the Steelers. When you order these shirts, you're going to get both sides. Where the Steelers fans at? All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up. So you just saw me do a Miami shirt, and you just saw me do a Steelers shirt, front and back. If you go to tbscustoms.shop, where we at? If you go to tbscustoms.shop, that's where you can get your 3D shirts. Thank you, Olivia. I appreciate it. Octavia, I'm sorry. Thank you, Octavia. I apologize. Go to tbscustoms.shop. You can get this. Yeah, that's not the real black and gold. You know, and the Steelers is funny, man, because the Steelers, they have so many different variations. They have so many different variations of their team. Who else? The Eagles. The Eagles have so many different variations of their teams. So, but I like this because it's vibrant and it also shows off the Steelers' actual emblem, the little shield, right? So I like this, man. It came out pretty well. So I think my brother-in-law is gonna like it too. I think he's gonna like it too. He gonna wear this little raggedy Steelers shirt with pride. Steel curtain though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, right here, where my Saints fans at? If you're a Saints fan, come on through and get your shirt, get your tumbler, get whatever it is that you want football wise. Thank y'all for jumping on. I appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you go over to The Blanks Spot. That's TheBlanksSpot and subscribe to our YouTube. Hit that bell to be notified when I get another video on, when I go live. Guys, I need you guys to go over there and support us over there on the YouTube channel. That's where we're getting paid. So I need y'all to go over there and get them videos up, get those views up, so we can keep on delivering some great content. Go to the website, theblankspot.com. If you're looking for any sublimation blanks, go to theblankspot.com. You can check it out right here. See how hard that thing gets pushed down? If you look at the sublimation blanks, go to theblankspot.com. You can find us pretty much everything that you need in there except for printers. We're working on that too. We have football tumbler wraps, 3 different kinds. We have sublimation center prints for football. We got stuff for ladies. We got all types of stuff in there. All right, so go and check us out, blankspot.com. If you're looking for custom work, go to tbscustoms.shop. We had to split those two up. tbscustoms.shop. Check us out there. This is Eric coming in from the Blank Spot. Like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. I see everybody at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.